live button. I don't know how quickly it is. What's up, everybody? We just started. We gotta keep animating the Sans fight, bro. I'm gonna Brio. I don't know if this is gonna come out on Monday. I don't even know if it's gonna come out in this decade. I've been working on it pretty hard, um, in the last couple days. But even then, I still got like with the New Year's and all this stuff that I have plans with like people outside of this. It's hard. I gotta figure out a way. But right now we're still animating the Sans fight. You're not late. This Kami Llama. I was watching the stream chat last night when I was looking at the stream again. And oh my lord, there are so many questions and stuff that I missed, and I don't even notice this stuff happening in the chat. Even though I'm looking at the chat, I'm usually looking at the chat, but man, it sometimes just goes by so fast. Like I can't keep up. I'm gonna just read out the stream real quick. I just gotta find out what the stream, what the code is. So I'm just gonna. All right. I am Cam Girling. Cam Girling. Come join and say hi. All right. Cool. What's up, y'all? I hopefully hope that you guys are having a nice day, a nice Saturday. It's the last Saturday of the decade before we hit the 2020s. Isn't that crazy? So let's get it started. So let's see where am I at right now. Okay, so Doctor Strange just stopped time. Because they're fighting the Skeleton Man, Sans Undertale, if you will. I gotta put some music on, actually. You know what? I'm gonna put this track on. More Megalovania. Yeah, I remember you, Fusion. What's up? What's my favorite subtion I made so far? I don't know. I like a lot of them, honestly. It's hard. I get this question a lot, and like, I guess my answer is usually like Batman's Building Brawl or Avengers Bathroom Brawl. I like those two a lot, but I also, I like the stuff I make right now too. Area 51 is also fun. My inspiration was Clay World, and my camera settings. Well, right here you can see all my webcam settings. It's not as advanced as the DSLR, so I guess that's it's a plus in a sense that there's not as much to worry about. But generally speaking, you can find some solid camera settings from YouTubers like Kransberger. Anyways, okay. So if you guys want to see how I animate dialogue, if you're new to the stream, I'm not sure like if you guys were here last night or if you guys maybe watched. What I think my next project will be, probably just something small, maybe like a short comedy skit, not really related to any franchises, or Doctor Strong, the movie trailer. Ow. All right. Let me know if you guys are enjoying the stream. The stream is actually going to be shorter than the one last night. I'm only planning to stream for about one hour, because I actually do have to leave somewhere later today, which is why I don't think this is gonna come out until maybe 2020. Latest I want it out January 1st, but I gotta work hard. But with the New Year's and the holidays and stuff, it's kind of hard to just I can't really devote. I don't have as much time as I usually do to make one of these stop motions because real world obligations and stuff. What's my frame rate? I always shoot at 15 frames per second at all times. What software do I use to edit? I use Premiere Pro. Okay, so again, this might not be like as much of a fun stream as like it usually is. Then again, I don't think the streams are really that fun. As in, I tried watching them, and yeah, it's chill, but like, man, I spend so much time not talking about anything. It's crazy. And I kind of want. I don't know. I'm trying to find out how to like interact with the chat more, but it's kind of hard when it's going by so fast, and I also have to focus on animating. At least the music is pumping. This is Megalo number 5. It's actually gonna play during the actual video, and it was made by On Topic, who gave me permission to use it in the video. My favorite YouTuber? I'm not sure who my favorite YouTuber is, to be honest. I like a lot of YouTubers. Can we play Minecraft? Nah, we can't play Minecraft, Blue Spider. I gotta work, man. I gotta make this video. It's already so it's already so like late. Like I have lots of dedication. I mean, like, I enjoy this. Record audio submission first. I always record the audio first, as you can see right now. That way I can actually, like, animate to the audio. And now I want to make Thor, maybe move his arms. And Dragon Frame, I'm not sure what Dragon Frame is actually. I was given Dragon Frame by someone who, by an avid, you know, by a friendly viewer. Do you guys want to listen to that song again? I want to listen to that song again. It's fun. You can't find the song anywhere as far as I'm concerned, because the guy actually just straight up gave me the link to the instrumental version of it. On Topic, really cool guy. I watch Forest Fire, yeah. I watch most of his videos. I don't like the way that frame looks. Thor looks kind of weird. I want him to maybe. What animation program do you use? This is Dragon Frame. I don't know anything about like free software, to be honest. And I know not a lot of you have like the resources to actually, like, you know, spend money on a lot of stuff, but honestly you don't even need animation software to actually animate. Like the first few videos on this channel, like the Spider-Man vs. some guys, that was done raw without any software at all, literally just taking pictures of the on the camera itself. And then I put it all together in like an editing program. Editing programs you do need, but there's a lot that you can use. All the editing programs I use are expensive though, but I found ways of getting them for free because I used to be a student and they would give it to us. Like Premiere Pro, I still have access to that because I went to film school. He needs to turn a bit more. How old did you start stop motion? I was about 9 years old when I made my first when I made my first claymations in 2008. And here we are in 2019, almost gonna be 2020. I'm gonna be 21 soon. I've been doing this for a long time. And listen, if you guys are like struggling, or again, trust me, a lot of this comes with experience and just, you know, like dedication to bettering yourself as an animator. But it'll come if you, as long as you, like, you know, stay determined. And yeah, you can get, like, there have been moments where I quit. Again, like, I didn't animate throughout the entirety of high school. I didn't spend a single second looking at a Lego piece. And I kind of regret that. But hey man, sometimes you kind of need a break, right? And then you kind of get back into the groove, and you're back and better than ever. You guys are gonna keep saying Thor in the comments, because yes, but this Thor, because Doctor Strange keeps saying Thor. The Sans, the way I have Sans talking is I have him talking like this. 1 second. Whoops. Let me just bring it up. It's all text box. Like that. He doesn't have an actual voice. I don't know. I don't think like if he doesn't have a voice in the game, I don't know if I would want to actually, like, you know, give him my own voice, because that might sound weird and cheesy. Let me see if I can find another song to put on. Alright, let's put on Gangplank Galleon. What if you just called him Thought? Thor is one letter away from being Thought. Thought, the Dark World. It is me, the mighty Thought. Hey, what are you guys doing today anyways? Like, I looked out, I went for a walk before I started the stream, and it's a pretty nice day, honestly. Compared to, like, the usual winter stuff. I hate winter, by the way. Like, winter is such a depressing and gross season because of how gloomy and stuff the sky is, and it always gets me in my feels, bro. It's always like, I don't like it. Winter's cursed. But today's pretty nice. We've been making Sonic movie in X seconds. It could be a possibility if I like it, or if I feel like I have something to say about it. I don't even know if I'm going to see the Sonic movie. Has your opinion on Kappa and the TC changed? So after doing more research, there's actually a YouTuber named Creekcraft who does Roblox videos, which is actually pretty close to what we do here on the channel. But he met with the FTC, And they essentially told him, we're not interested in edge cases, you know? If it's not for kids, it's obvious. What they're looking for is like stuff like nursery rhymes and like, you know, stuff that's actually for babies. And if it's marked as not for kids, that's the problem. Our stuff is animation and we tell stories, and they're a little bit more, they require more comprehension than what they're looking for in the for kids section. So I'm pretty sure we're good. But then again, I'm not a lawyer. I'm supposed to say that apparently, according to other YouTubers. What is a torso print on Sans? It's from Harry Potter.
Thor, I've stopped up. I've stopped up.
And now we keep going. You know, that's just the whole animation thing. The way I have it separated is that this is one bit of the script. This is another page, but this audio file, I have a whole audio file that I need to animate to, and it's just the characters talking and the actions and stuff required for it. And it's actually imported to the track itself right now in Dragon Frame. Makes it really convenient. What are you guys doing anyways for how to edit sound in Dragon Frame? I don't edit sound in Dragon Frame. I edit sound in Premiere Pro, and then I export that audio file as a WAV file, and then I import it into Dragon Frame, and then I just animate from there. But you can't. I don't think Dragon Frame is actually like useful for editing sound. Why is Sans evil? In the game, he only fights a player if they're evil. Sans is basically a dictator and fights them if they murder. Basically fighting in court. Sans isn't really evil in this episode. Like, I don't like. He's just like an antagonist in this sense. And you'll see why he's like, you know,
Stop time.
he's attacking. Well, attacking. Nobody really gets hurt or anything, but it's just like they can't really have it, you know. He's manipulating reality to turn Christmas into Halloween. But everybody wants to have Halloween. It's not the best story I've written, very clearly, but it's mostly just like, you know, I just want to have a fun reality manipulating sort of a listen or sort of animation.
I've stopped time.
They stop time. Why is everybody saying hamburger? Are you guys trying to manipulate me again? I hate this.
Stop time.
Do you know any free editing softwares? No, but I do know how you can get expensive editing software for free. I'm not condoning anything, but there are ways if you Google it.
Stop time.
You know, why should these programs be limited to just studios with billions of dollars when everybody can be a filmmaker? All right, what's next?
We need to figure out a.
Okay, so he's gonna get cut off mid-sentence because Sans like transitions them back into the fight. Cause you know how his powers like save states, right? I want to also like, you know, represent that in some way. You know, I would imagine if in Smash Bros, Sans was like as powerful as he was in the game. Like he would actually be able to manipulate time and manipulate reality and stuff. That'd be crazy. Like what if like you lose your life, like you lose a life or a stock, and then you're able to just instantly like transport yourselves back into the start of the game. Can we see what you've done so far? When I finish the shot, we can see the whole shot once it comes together. But I don't really want to spoil it too much, so when it comes out, you guys aren't like, hey, I already saw this. This is boring. You know? Oh, I hate twisting heads. Twisting heads is really annoying because of all the things that can go wrong. I don't even think I twisted his head. I twisted his hair mostly. Will we see Sans again in another episode, or is this his last? Who knows, man? Again, the future is not written. I'm not entirely sure what the plans are. Again, most of the time whenever I make videos is usually like by year. I do have some ideas for videos in the future. Come on. Why is his head so hard to twist? Also, I found out that the Spider-Man Noir figure comes out like on January 1st. So honestly, I'll probably do Into the Spider-Verse like as soon as possible. I need to find a pig Lego though. That's the one last thing I need to track down. And Spider-Gwen. I actually don't have Spider-Gwen yet. And Scorpion. Actually, there's still a few more things I gotta get.
We need to figure.
Okay, that looks fine.
We need to.
I'm sorry if I'm not talking. One of these days, I swear to God, we're just gonna have a stream that's just like chilling, no animating or anything. We're just literally gonna talk to each other in the chat. What got you into animation? I watched Clay World when I was about 8 years old, and it was like literally blew my mind. And I was like, how do I make this? You know? And then I found out how to make it, and then the rest is pretty much history. I was 8,
We need to figure.
and Knox's Corner really inspired what you see here today. Also, I just like making videos. Is the cape a problem for you? Not really. It can be annoying. It could be annoying
We
to
need to
like,
figure out a. Figure out.
but it's overall not like a terrible issue. It could be kind of annoying. I'd rather animate a character. I'd rather animate a character without a cape than with a cape, to be honest. I just made the Lego Sans. I love Sans, man. Sans is such a cool character. And the Megalovania, man? The Megalovania? How do you guys pronounce it? Megalovania or Megalovania? I feel like if I pronounce it Megalovania, somebody will actually throw a shoe at me. Ever try 2D animation? I actually have tried 2D animation when I was about 15 or so, but honestly, I really can't draw. I can't draw. I don't know. I don't understand perspective well enough. And of course, you know, there's no such thing as, you know, being stuck at a skill level in an art. I could always get better at drawing if I really put the time into it. But it never like. But you know, I already like stop motion so much. I do want to get into 2D animation at some point though. Have you seen The Mandalorian? No, I don't have Disney Plus.
Figure out a. We need to figure out a.
And then they get transported back into the fight. So I'm gonna take the original few frames from this shot.
What in the?
Okay. And I'm gonna copy and paste it back. Insert frames.
What up?
And then just get transported back to the beginning of the fight. How do you get so many subs so quickly? I worked really hard.
Figure out a.
You know, I had a consistent schedule. I uploaded every Monday, and I think that really helped. On top of that, when I made the Snake is Solid, this Dummy Thick video, that kind of blew up out of nowhere. That took me from 29 subscribers to about 2,000. And after that, I just kept the ball rolling. You know, I just kept making videos that I liked, that I enjoyed, and people kept coming. At the end of the day, honestly, I think it wasn't quickly though. A lot of people just see my channel was made sometime in 2018, and now I have 50,000 subscribers. But the truth is, I've been animating since I've been having like YouTube channels and stuff since I was 8, you know, and for the longest time I didn't have anybody here. But it's cool to see you guys all down here enjoying my stuff. But it didn't come overnight, and I feel like you shouldn't be discouraged if you see if you see my numbers and the amount of time it took to get them, and you know, you shouldn't feel bad. Because you got to remember, there's a whole mountain of work and self-doubt as well that went into what you see today. It's important to remember that. Okay. What else is going on in the chat? Do you think sometimes you can make the actual Sans fight? Sans is fighting. Sans is fighting, but he's not. But Sans will never throw a punch. I don't see him as a character that actually throws punches and kicks and stuff. He uses like that. There's a reason why he's a Mii gunner in Smash Bros. You know, cause he uses projectiles and poison or whatever. You're the best at Lego stop motion? Thanks, man. I do think that there are quite a few people who are much more talented than me. Spastic Chihuahua, for one, or just Chihuahua now. I think also Akash is also really talented. And of course, Forest Fire and Keshinate. They do crazy things. I really want to like actually up the production quality of my videos in 2020. And I just want to know how. And I just want to know like, how do you guys think I can make my videos actually like better than they are now? You know, of course the obvious things like better sets, voice acting, better visual effects. I think one thing I want to do is I want to add mouths to the characters, so they actually feel like they're talking.
You're out of. Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch!
Okay. Yeah, this stream is not for kids. I'm sorry. Are you going to do a 2019 rewind? It's too late for that, sadly. I'm sorry. I actually did want to do a reflection of the year, but my birthday's coming up soon, so I can probably just do it for that. You know, how it was like to be 20 years old in 2019 at the end of the decade by Edbound. But then again, it's weird. I feel kind of weird making like videos. I would feel kind of weird making a video about myself because, I mean, like you guys might like me, but at the end of the day, I feel like most of the charm from the channel comes mostly from the actual animations and not really the person behind them. Oh, I could be wrong. Aquatic Ambius again. Look at my Instagram DMs. I will after the stream or sometime later today. Right now I can't really though, because I am streaming. I love your channel. It's a me, Mario. Hello, LDCO. I remember you. You're a commenter. I mean, not comment. That was so. You're a regular. Jesus. We're all commenters at the end of the day. Mute PC audio. I can't really do that. I have to. I have to animate to the music as well as the voice acting. You don't need moving mouth. The gesticulation is awesome. I would want to have both. I want to have both moving mouths as well as the constant like fidgeting of the arms and stuff. Do you think webcams are good for Lego stop motions? Well, I'm using a webcam right now, so I think anything could be good for for anything. You gotta remember, like there are movies that have been shot on an iPhone before. It's not about what you have; it's about how you use it. You gotta make the best with what you got, and that is the mark, of a filmmaker. Do a Lego Teen Titans. Interesting. We beg you wholeheartedly say hamburger one last time. We are unable to manipulate my speech. This magic spell has stopped working, so please just say it for us. Well, I said it there.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. I can't do what you're doing. I don't have any Lego. You don't need Lego. You can use pretty much, like, honestly, have you seen a lot of stop motions? A lot of them are just, like, used with office supplies and, like, pencils, erasers, pens, clay. You can make stop motion out of anything because at the end of the day, stop motion is just, movement in objects that don't primarily move. Right now I'm using the Brick Bro. I'm using the C922 Pro Stream webcam. I don't know if it's pro or whatever. I got it on Amazon for about $100. That's 100 Canadian dollars though, so it's probably cheaper in the US. Well, I guess it's the same amount of value, but it's less US dollars, that's for sure, because the Canadian dollar sucks. Why is it so bad? You have inspired me to make my own stop motion videos, but they can never be good as yours. Grave M9 AOP. You never know, man. You just gotta keep trucking along. You can't say I'll never be as good as you or I'll never be as good as this person, because at the end of the day, that person you're thinking about probably thought the exact same thing about themselves. And as you keep going and continuing with your work, you find that things that used to be mostly impossible to do just come easier and easier as you become more advanced. And I'm being real. A lot of it really comes from experience and just how much time you take devoting yourself to it.
Son of a bitch.
Animation as a skill is particularly really lends itself to time, or at least time dedication. Cause I feel like when it comes to a skill gaming, like video games, I don't think spending all your time playing video games is gonna help you become a better player in certain games, like like fighting games or esports. And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that other players are also like constantly trying to find out ways to one up you. It can be really difficult to improve in a video game, but I think with an art like animation or drawing, it's much easier because the only person you're competing with is yourself. So that way it's much easier to actually compare yourself to what you've done earlier and how you can improve on that. There's no real outside factors outside of your own dedication. Can you give me a tip on stop motion? I don't have any, aside from just understand the basic principles of animation. I've been doing stop motion for 2 years. I've been doing stop motion for over half my life at this point.
Thor, I've stopped time.
I don't think. I mean, 2 years is a long time, but it takes so long to master something. I don't even think I've mastered this. Do you still use Do you still use your DSLR? No.
Son of a bitch.
At least not right now. I prefer using a webcam, to be honest, because because how small a webcam is, and it's much easier to fit into spaces.
What do we do?
Okay. I gotta drag this closer to here. How do you compare yourself to other LEGO stop motion makers? I don't really try and compare myself to other creators, to be honest. Everybody has their own skills to the table. I think Forest Fire has probably the best cinematography and set design, especially if you look at his most recent videos. Some of it is just crazy, as well as I think Filmy Guy 1, or Sean Willits, I guess. He's a really talented animator. He doesn't really do YouTube anymore. I think he's working on shows like Robot Chicken and Buddy Thunderstruck, which is a crazy step up. But everybody has their own strengths, you know. When you take pictures from a webcam that gets sent to your computer, those pictures take up computer storage? Yes, they all, yes, everything takes up storage. So it's important to have a lot. I never delete anything I make either. Like, how can I? I spend so much time, you know, like. Okay, so Thor is kind of scared here. Could you link your old channel, please? One day, I will actually watch my old videos with you guys. Because they are something. Actually, I think I'll do it after the shot. We'll watch one of my old videos, start to finish. I just gotta find it. And I gotta put it in focus. Will you do a Star Wars animation? I liked Rogue One a lot and Force Awakens, so if I was ever gonna do a Star Wars animation, it'd be based on those properties. Or maybe just like something like, you know, like funny. Like Palpatine. I don't know. What's funny about Palpatine? He says, "Do it, eh." You know, what if Palpatine was the manager of McDonald's? Yeah, so you want a double cheeseburger with a Big Mac sauce. That could be funny. Can you give us an A? A. But yeah, okay, after this shot, let's watch an older video of mine. You guys will hear everything. The one I have in mind right now, I was about 13 when I made it, so my voice is different. For some reason, I gave the character I voiced a British accent, and I made it with my friends. It's a Christmas special too, so it's perfect for the holiday season. Also, I asked. I know it's hard for me to like see all your comments and stuff, but I asked that you do not spam the chat for a healthy chat experience. Somebody donated $2. Is it gonna show up? Thank you, Doof. Apparently, Obama is real. All right, Globehead. I thank you for repeating the holy word for us. Yesterday you announced revenge. Is this still your intention? Nah. We're all just chilling. So I just want to make him like have like just panic a bit. For those of you guys who've played Donkey Kong Country 2, do you guys like it? Is it good? I love that game. It's one of my favorite games of all time. What was your favorite YouTuber? I'm trying to think of all the YouTubers I watch. I really like Renegade Cut. I think Renegade Cut's a great YouTuber. Solid video essays. I also like, I watch a lot of video essays. I don't really think of like YouTubers, to be honest. Because all the stuff I watch, I watch a lot of content, like from a lot of different YouTubers, but there's no one particular person that I like, you know, wait for every time. I'm trying to think. I like Nexpo a lot as well. I also like creepy YouTube. Thank you, AD Ninja, for the euro or pound. I like you know, like Rob Gallivan, I think his name is. You know, like, you know, stuff that like does like that explores creepy, you know, true crime stuff. I think Nexpo's a great channel for that. How much is Dragon Frame? I think Dragon Frame is about $300 a month or something. But again, somebody reached out and gave it to me for free, and I'm very generous for that. I don't know if there's any way to get it for free, to be honest. And to be honest, I don't know if it's a program I will want to steal. But Dragon Frame, I'm gonna be real. Dragon Frame is a little bit overkill.
What do we
for
do? What do we do?
Like, Dragon Frame is a really good program, but for brick films, it's kind of overkill. Like I probably use about maybe 5% of what Dragon Frame is capable of.
What do we do?
What do we do? So guys, I gotta be real. I don't think the video's coming out on Monday. I'm gonna stream again on Monday if it's not done. I don't think I'm gonna stream tomorrow because tomorrow I just gotta completely work like 24 hours whole day. I'm probably not gonna sleep tomorrow if I want to get it done. What's the hardest part of animating for you? Sometimes just getting started can be kind of hard. Because today especially was kind of difficult.
What do we do?
Because when I woke up, I was really tired. I didn't want to get out of bed, and then when I actually got out of bed, I was like wasting time playing video games and watching videos. So sometimes it's kind of hard to get into the right mindset, but once you actually start animating, it's pretty easygoing. Because it's like, sometimes like, as much as I love doing this, I don't always feel like doing it, just like how I don't always feel like playing video games.
What do we do?
And yeah, I still think it's crazy how much this channel has grown in the last year. It's honestly... I thank you all. Have you ever thought about binging on someone to help you with animations? Or bringing on someone to help you with animations? I have thought of it before. There are a couple people who live in my area, but at the same time, everybody has their own thing going on as well. And, people have their own lives, obligations and stuff. Whereas this is my #1 priority. Or, it's up there. My #1 priority is probably my family. Then... One second. Sorry, y'all. Alright, y'all. Are you guys ready to see some of my old videos? Because I'm gonna start showing them. I'm gonna see if I can get into them. I'm gonna switch accounts. I hope this doesn't end the stream for whatever reason. Let me know if it does. Some of my old videos. Because I'm gonna start showing them. I'm gonna see if I can get into them. Is it still up? Is the stream still up? I hope this doesn't end the stream for whatever reason. Let me know if it does. Is the stream ended? The chat stopped moving. Okay, okay, we're all good. The stream is still up. So, let's watch Dennis and Kevin Christmas. I made this in 2011. Oh, I was 12 years old, actually. Let's watch it. Okay, so you guys will see the glory. Let's watch. Okay. Alright, let's watch it.
Hey Kevin, what do you want for Christmas?
God.
Wait, you mean you haven't even started shopping yet? Dude, Christmas is in like 2 days.
I was busy.
With what? You even ditched work to figure out why your Xbox wasn't playing the new Zelda game.
My lord.
And you said you bought the 360 just for the Zelda when you already had a Wii.
You need to quiet. I thought Skyward Sword was an Xbox exclusive.
Well, I'm just glad that you were smart enough to return the 360 once you figured out you had no use for it.
See? I are smart.
I never said you weren't. You just lack common sense.
I don't want to watch
Hey,
this.
it's not as common as they say it is.
Just buy me whatever, okay?
I don't know what whatever is. Either you tell me something specific or nothing at all.
This is so weird.
Hey Kevin, what do you want for Christmas? What kind of despicable scum are you to start shopping 2 days before Christmas?
Anyways, why are you guys here?
Matt dragged me here.
For what? Well, we got invited to this rad Christmas party at the
So I gotta make sure you guys know, I voiced this character and the other character with black hair. And my friend Jared voiced the character with brown hair. My friend Aiden is voicing this redhead here.
comic book store. Wanna come?
Just to make sure.
Did somebody say party?
So that's
I'm
me.
in.
Yeah, same.
Actually, I can't.
Why? We don't have a predetermined Minecraft server day on Christmas Eve.
Good
What
lord.
would you be doing?
Why am I talking in a British
Busy
accent?
hunting, then catching Santa. What?
I'm pretty sure we were all told as young children that Santa is not real.
I've been told that and believed that until one fateful Christmas night, I saw him.
Whoa, dude. What the heck?
I made this on Windows
What?
Movie Maker.
Drinking is bad for you.
I wasn't intoxicated. I saw him in the sky. Enough said.
We were all 12 years
I'm
old.
gonna catch him.
Why does he sound like this? Like, why does he still sound
okay.
the same?
Why are you knocking so loud?
Bad news, the Christmas party was cancelled.
Okay, cool. I haven't been this startled since that creeper in Minecraft spawned in my house and exploded half of my stuff.
Why am I
Kevin,
stopping
Kevin,
the
Kevin,
story to
Kevin,
tell
Kevin.
jokes?
What
It's not
now?
fun.
Aren't you sad?
I'm more tired than sad.
Okay, I'll leave. Bye.
See how the mic quality
Why,
changes
Matt?
between characters? I hate that. That's why. That's one of the biggest
the
reasons
Christmas
why I
party is
don't.
canceled.
That's one of the biggest reasons why I don't actually
The Christmas party is
have voice actors outside of my region.
Oh, what tyranny has fate brought upon us?
What are you talking about?
The Christmas
This
party
is
has
terrible.
been
What are you guys
cancelled.
talking about?
Okay, there. Anyways, why was
I'm
the party
cringing.
canceled?
Because fate is also cruel. Because the manager had some things to do on Christmas Eve.
Whatever. Anyways,
Nothing's wrong with
then what will
Movie
you
Maker.
guys be doing?
I don't know.
Except
Open
it's not
presents,
really,
chill here.
it's not really great.
You guys
I
will
guess.
help me catch Santa.
You know what? Screw that plan. We're playing Minecraft and opening presents and watching holiday specials. I hate holiday specials. They're all so cheesy.
Ah ha 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 ha! I'm so funny.
Anyways, now that the fourth wall has been torn to shreds,
Oh.
I'll be on my way. Alright, tonight is the night that I will prove that Santa is real.
What is he making? I can't believe, I really don't remember, like, I have no memory of making this.
Alright, it's 7:45.
I have void
and by
bricks.
my research, Santa heads towards this part of Canada at 9:25. Now, I have to play the waiting game and... Oh my god, what's that?
Aw, it's a penguin.
Oh, hi, Penguin. I bet you want a treat.
Quack quack.
Now, just let me go inside really quickly and...
Alright.
So who's
The
answer we're
whisper
gonna use?
shouting is something else.
What? How did you guys get in here?
With the help of me! I'm Batman!
Good lord.
Batman helped us. He's a pretty cool guy. I'm Batman, but my time here is spent. I can't spend my precious time playing Mario Kart. I must leave. The Joker is up to something and I must stop him.
Okay there, whatever.
Ah, the
Bye.
peeking, bro.
Remember, where there
That
is
hurts my
happiness,
ears.
there is crime. And where there is crime, there is Batman. I'm Batman.
Alright.
Okay there, and on that note, what time... Where are they?
Why do you bully me so much,
Do I think my voice is
Batman?
cringy?
I'm Batman!
I think it's more like the writing is so,
You're kidding me, that felt like a minute. How does that even work?
Guys,
It's
I
so
see him.
long.
I see Santa.
you know, there's so much padding for just for jokes.
Don't interrupt me.
You know, it could be a lot quicker.
Alright, that fat jerk is gonna be plucked right out of the sky.
Also, the plot changes, like in the
got
middle of it
upset.
for no reason.
And...
Like first they go to a party, but now they're catching. Yes, I still have all my old Legos, so all these characters I still have. But they're probably taken apart. But I still have all these heads and stuff. Ha ha ha.
Bill Gates!
Gates?
That's right. You see, as one of the most richest men on the planet and the CEO of Microsoft, I gotta be one of the most likely too.
Why is
So
he
I'm saying-
Texan?
Excuse me, but the story of Saint Nicholas, or Santa, dates back to the 1500s or so, and I doubt you have been alive for that long. That is true. However, since I became rich, I found it sad seeing the poor little children have their heart broken finding out Santa ain't real. So I became Santa to keep the dream alive. Also, what better way to keep up with Microsoft's competitors and the sales around Christmas? No other way, that's way. You didn't actually saw you that fateful Christmas?
Sure as heck I did. And I discovered him.
Sure did, and you get a special present from me. It's the very first version of a music playing device from Microsoft that isn't set to sale until 2013, and you get it early. How about you boys?
This is so
Want anything?
dated. I wonder if I actually
Yeah, can I
predicted
have my Cut
something
7?
like that.
Microsoft didn't make that. Don't care. You're Santa. Pop it up or something.
How's it end? Does he get shot? Does he get shot? Oh, never mind.
Oh, sweet! Okay, now does anyone want anything my company made? Okay, can I have an iPod? You guys made that, right?
That's not funny.
I'm leaving now. 2 Apple gifts and 1 Nintendo. No Microsoft. Ah.
What was all that about?
I don't know. Bill gets weird.
And then it just ends. Wow. I'm not gonna. Wait, it's just Merry Christmas.
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
It was all my friends. Wow. Are you guys all alive still? I feel like a lot of you guys were saying it's not that bad, guys. I'm sorry, but I think it's pretty bad. Let's watch one more. Let's watch one of my oldest ones. Like that was made in 2011. So let's see if I can find one that's even older. I have to like really dig. There's like 200 videos on this old channel. All the videos are private, so I can only go on it. I can only actually like see them if I log into this account. Which, by the way, even getting this account back was like, it took forever to find. Like I had to like contact my old friend, and say, yo, what's the password to it? Cause he had the password, cause we would share an account. I was 12 when I made this. Okay, so. I don't want to watch these, man. I really don't want to watch these. This is one of the first ones I've made.
Yeah, so then, Rob.
God, I was 10 when I made this. This was 10 years ago. All right.
Run.
This was the first brick film I made. The whole first ass brick film I made. Lego Batman versus the Penguin and Mr. Freeze. Let's see how we can do this.
Batman! Robin, come here before you annoy me. Okie dokie. Now turn around. Sure, but why do I have to?
I want to turn into a ball and
Come on, Bethy, show them what you got.
die. Oh my
I'll have to
lord.
check the computer for crime in the city. Oh my god, Penguin and Mr. Freeze have escaped and... Oh, wait, what are you doing, penguins? Stop any... Oh my god! My nipple! Oh my god. Meanwhile, in the lair...
I was the god of cringe,
Remember how we
yeah.
broke out of jail,
Bishop
Mr. Freeze?
Simpson?
Yeah, we play Flash.
The stupid guard didn't take your freeze gun. Freeze the ball.
I
and
can't
let's
see
go.
anything.
Rah, 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 rah.
10-year-old Ed, you need to
Let's get
have
revenge on
brighter
that
lighting.
barf. Batman, look. They must be close. Good thing I pointed that out. Batman, I pointed that out. You'll be a sidekick forever until he stops new ideas. Let's take the super bat vehicle.
I'm so young! Jesus Christ.
You're such a liar.
This is not my first stop motion as a whole. I made a lot of claymations before this.
Whoa. Thanks, Batman.
Is that my fake ass Lego Iron Man? I painted. You can see. Holy shit! This was before they actually made Lego Iron Man. So.
Well, they're not at the mall, the food stand, or Britney Spears' house. You broke into her house, really? Yeah, it really wasn't hard. Pumping up my makeup. Get off the mask, Penguin.
He killed Britney. He killed
Why?
Britney
I want to
Spears.
figure out what's wrong with her.
Jesus.
So you have an important call from Penguin.
This one is inherently misogynist. Wow.
Yeah?
Isn't that
okay,
something?
bye, retard. What was the-
Alright, that's enough. I said a slur? Holy shit. That was 10. Alright. I'm scared to go any further.
What's that all about? The Penguin wants to fight. Alright, guys, we're here. It's time to go to jail.
These videos did not get a lot of
Hideout.
views.
We're gonna die in here. It's every bat for himself.
Oh my god, the hand-painted background.
What about me? Who cares? But Batman. Batman, help. Please. Help.
Why am I so
Batman
scared?
doing here? I thought we locked him up.
I don't have that Iron Man anymore. I think I either stripped away the paint or got rid of it.
From the start. I already killed Britney Spears. Ha!
Huh? What the frig? What was this about?
Bin.
What the hell? It got 422 views. It's been up on YouTube for 10 years. I don't want to watch another one, but this was the first brick film I made. As you can see, there are so many. There are a ton of problems with it. But hey, man, you keep going, and eventually you'll make stuff that you're really proud of. But yeah, you guys gotta be real, okay? This first channel I had at its peak had about 200 subscribers, and I was active on that channel for about 3 years. So honestly, a lot of it, it's not. You gotta remember, success is not just, you try once and all of a sudden, you're successful. It's literally failure, and you gotta keep failing until one point you'll hit the magic number. And you'll find what you're looking for. But alright, let's get back to actually animating the fight. What you guys came here for. What's my oldest and rarest minifigure? I think maybe the Batman that I used in that video is probably the oldest. It's from the Batcave set, and the Robin as well. I don't even know if they make that hair mold anymore. Let's see if I can find a song to listen to. Alright, Sickle Bush Symphony. Alright. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the cringe. Let's get back to this. Let's get back to what we all came here for, and that's Sans Undertale. Can you change the hair for Peter Parker? But why? I can't really change that hair because that's also a Patreon who wanted his figure to look like that. And also I think that's pretty good hair for Peter Parker. I am not gonna show you guys another one, okay? Maybe next time. But it's interesting because those are videos from 10 years ago, at the very beginning of this decade, practically. And here we are at the very end of the decade, and how far we've come, you know? Again, you guys gotta remember, it's a long process, but it's always worth it. And you're gonna hit many road bumps along the way. But it's up to you to decide how do you react to those road bumps and problems. You know, it's not about what happens to us, it's about how we react to the things that happen to us that make us who we are. And determine whether or not we are successful in our endeavors or not. I'm sorry for being the god of cringe, but let's be real, man. We were all young at some point. Some of us are still young. And we're all just learning, you know? You can't really fault somebody for just trying to learn. Klein, you're hungry again? I don't know what to do about that, man. You gotta eat something, bro. I can't really call you an Uber Eats guy. About to animate the Sans while y'all want anything? How come there's a light flicker here? Is it because of Sans? I think Sans is causing the light to be reflected because of how pale he is. Cool. Hey Peter, Pizza Pool Productions, thank you again for the $2. Hey Peter. Oh, I miss doing that. I miss making that joke. The next Spider-Man video I make is literally just gonna be, the whole video is gonna be, hey Peter. Gonna bore your egg, Peter. How long has this stream been going on? I think I started around 4, right? You actually like me as the god of cringe? I don't want to be the god of cringe. I just want to be somebody who's chilling, you know. Who's my favorite superhero? Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Easily. I love everything about Spider-Man. I love the way he moves, the way he fights, the struggles, trials and tribulations. All right. Okay. So we gotta. So next up is some fighting, some actual fighting. What if your content is good but everyone hates it? I feel like there's a correlation there. If your content is good but everyone hates it, you gotta look at yourself and think, hey, why does everybody hate it? You know, would I hate this if I didn't make it? You gotta be honest. All right, gotta change the lighting here. So what's gonna happen next is there's gonna be one of those blaster thingies that's gonna come out of nowhere and just blast Thor, but he's gonna like run out of the way. I'm gonna move these a little bit closer to the wall. Can you make an Ninjago video? I don't know anything about Ninjago. I didn't grow up on it. This is kind of a tricky shot. And this might be a short stream again. Do I like Ninjago? I don't have any strong feelings one way or the other about Ninjago. I didn't really grow up with it, but it looks cool. I have no idea what's it about though. What it's about. What's up, Zachary Fox? You're back. Am I? Okay. So what's next is this Gaster Blaster thing has to come up and blast Thor, or at least he has to like pop out. Are you in a house or an apartment? I'm in a living space in my region. That's kind of a spooky question to ask. Why do you want to know? You know, are you gonna try and find and kill me maybe? What's my favorite video I made? That's a tricky question to answer. Because I really like Bathroom Brawl. I love Batman's Building Brawl. I love Old Town Road, the Area 51 video, the Spider-Man PS4 video. I love all the videos I've made. I don't think... Maybe there's a couple I'm not too happy with, like the Spider-Man 2 video, for example. But for the most part, I really do enjoy the stuff I make. How to drink? I don't know how to drink, man. I'm sorry. Do we slow down your animating time? I will admit that when I stream while I animate, I don't get as much done because I have to focus on more things than just animating. But I do like streaming still. I like being able to, like, you know, show off the process with you guys, talk to you guys as well. And I think it's worth it. You know? Hey, Peter. Who's my favorite superhero? Spider-Man. Okay, so he comes in. And I want Doctor Strange to turn around. What song is this? Is this another Donkey Kong Country song? How long is it gonna be? Honestly, this might be 4 minutes. It's a little longer than I was expecting it to be honest. But the script just came out that long. Cause right now I have about a minute. I have about a minute 30 seconds. Animated. You're the god of animation? Impossible. I mean, if you say so. You know, who am I to argue? Who am I indeed? Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? I bumped it. Ah. Real brick foamers know the pain of bumping your character is set. I like you more than Robert Benfer? Interesting. Thanks, man. I love Donkey Kong Country, man. Donkey Kong Country is one of my favorite series. I grew up with it. It was one of the first games I ever played in my life. Like, I was like 4 years old, and my cousin brought it over on the original Super Nintendo. And I was like the only one that can actually, like, you know, get through the first world because we were all really young and we sucked at video games because of it. But they were like, "Yo, Edwin's kind of good at this," and I'm like, "Yeah, I am kind of good at this." When I was 4 years old. Do you know Brotherhood Workshop? I've seen his videos. I don't know who he is or who they are. I'm assuming they're brothers, right? Because it says Brotherhood, or maybe there's a whole segment of brothers. I actually want to make videos like the Brotherhood Workshop videos, but not like cooking. I always want to. One thing I really want to do. I want to have a Spider-Man animation. But like Spider-Man and, like, you know, maybe Dr. Octopus or the Green Goblin could be fighting in a tree, and I mean like an actual ass tree outside, like, and like, you know, they're using the environment and stuff. I always wanted to do something like that, like, you know, like I wanted to actually make like real life a setting, so that way I only animate the characters and stuff. It'd be really fun, but I have no idea how I would actually do that. It's one of the things I've been wanting to do for so long now. You know, they could be like walking around all over, like running around, you know, fighting each other, chasing each other. The webs are going everywhere. You know, sliding down branches, and, you know, I just have no idea how I'd actually do that. I think I'd actually need a crew for that, to be honest. What's the hardest question to answer? Well, this is actually a pretty hard question to answer itself. My favorite Spider-Man villain is Dr. Octopus. Will you make more Undertale videos? Undertale in 20 seconds? Undertale speedrun, maybe? In 1 minute? There's a lot of things you can do with Undertale. Undertale's actually, like, it's very rich, it's a very rich franchise. Well, it's not really a franchise, but a very rich, like, universe to pull from. Did you watch any other LEGO Area 51 videos? I've seen a few other Area 51 videos. I know Forest Fire made one, and a couple of you guys did too. And I've seen a few of them. I like them. I really miss that phase, honestly, because Area 51 was such a united cause. Hey, Peter. This is kind of weird, to be honest. I think I need to delete a frame. It's too smooth. Do you think you do a video for the Venom movie? I need to get a video. I need to get a Venom big figure, honestly. And those are. Then I have to like dip into custom territory, and I have no idea, like if I can trust them. If I can trust the people who sell those. You know, what if they steal everything I have? Are you an android? Nah, I'm just a guy. You know, I think honestly like stuff like this gets easier as you grow up. Because you kind of like understand more and more like the importance. And it's just I don't know, man. It's something, you know, especially when you're not in school, or like, you know, when you like know this is like it, because since this is like since this is my job at this point, it's and on top of that, not only just a job, but a job I love and I want to keep for as long as possible. You know, you kind of understand like what needs to be done every day to keep it going. Okay, this cape is giving me some trouble here. How much to move Lego when animating? It depends on where in the movement you are. So for example, since I'm at the start of a movement here, I don't want Thor to move too much. But as the movement gains momentum, you need to whip it up. You need to crank it up more. Can you make a Minecraft stop motion video? I actually want to make a Minecraft stop motion. I just need to actually get Minecraft Legos. But like what? You know? What would a Minecraft stop motion be like? I saw Kesha Minecraft video. Oh yeah, Guatemal's animations. I saw some of her outdoor brick films. They're incredible. She's really talented. I remember talking to her like a year ago about it. She's like what? Like I think she's from South America or something. But very talented animator. Do I like cats? I have a cat. Can you speak a different language? I can speak some Spanish. And a very tiny bit of French. This is a very chill stream. What are you guys even up to today? You know, are you guys just chilling out, maxing, relaxing, shooting out b-ball outside the school? When all of a sudden a couple of guys were up to no good, started making trouble in your neighborhood. I'm gonna stop. I'm looking for a piece right now. Here it is. Have you thought of doing Star Wars? I've been asked to do Star Wars quite a lot of times. But honestly, Star Wars isn't really a franchise I'm very interested in personally. You know, and sometimes it's just how it be. You know? I love Marvel, and that's why I make so many Marvel videos. I love the DC videos. I mean DC movies. Not DC movies. I love DC characters. But I still have to make I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Again, my brain keeps doing this thing where it just doesn't work. When will I end the stream? Honestly, I'm probably gonna end in like 20 minutes because I had a fun time with you guys, but I also have to get ready to go somewhere, as well as get as much work done as possible before the stream ends, or before I have to leave. And interacting with you guys, as fun as it is, right now, it's crunch time. So I might end it soon. There's a Spider-Man Mech vs. Venom that I could use. For what? What could I use it for? Okay, let's see if I got it down. It's a bit much. So I gotta do some crazy manipulation with the character here. Why did I drop him? Ah! I don't write a script, I go with the flow. That could work, but I think script writing is very important. What am I looking for here? So I want Thor to jump out of the way, to like dive. I need Thor to take a dive here. because he's about to get hit with the blaster, so he got to get away. Can you make a Dark Souls stop motion? I've never played Dark Souls. We do 90 mins for Spider-Man comics and games. There's actually a few comics I would actually consider doing. I really want to actually do Superman Smashes the Klan. I love that comic book. Okay, so he died. He hits the ground running. And the blaster needs to start blasting. So I gotta open its jaw a bit and give it some blasting materials. Will you have time to respond to the DMs after the stream? Not entirely sure, to be honest. I have to get ready to go out. And I also have to keep working on this. This is a really busy time of year, honestly. It's crazy, you know, with Christmas and then New Year's right after. Like, I hope you guys all understand. On top of that, you know, sometimes I just wanted to relax with friends and family. I think it's important to take breaks. I need to take a break because, as much as I enjoy doing this, it can get exhausting sometimes, and I don't want it to seep into the videos themselves. I need Dr. Shrimp to also turn around, otherwise he'll look too lifeless and weird. What did I eat for lunch? I haven't eaten lunch. I ate breakfast. I ate some cereal, but I haven't eaten lunch yet. I'm probably gonna just heat up the pasta I made yesterday. Lego my ego, thanks. $20 from your pal Angie. Have you seen Crisis on Infinite Earth yet? Not yet. I actually want to see that because Brandon Ruth Superman is in it, and it looks interesting how they're actually doing something like that, but on TV. Is Batman in that? I don't think Batman's in it, or Wonder Woman, which is weird because they have Superman in the Flash, like a bunch of other characters. Can you do a J. Jonah Jameson's laugh short? The wheeze? I can't. I can't do it. What the heck? How does he do it? I can't. It's very strange. The wheeze? I can't even do a J. Jonah Jameson impression. That's what Zach does. He's really good at that. Parker, you're fired! I can't do that. Just gotta move his arm down a bit more. This Doctor Strange animation might look a bit janky, but to be honest, since we're not focusing on him, we don't have to worry about him. And now for the rest of the animation. I don't celebrate Christmas. Aw, man. Eric Tong Studios, what's up? See you later, man. Hope you have a nice day. Thanks, Carville Films, for the euro. Oh yeah, Mystery 1307 made a really solid edit of my video. He added effects to Thor's hammer and stuff, and I really liked it. You should go check it out. Who's my favorite Spidey? Josh Keaton, the Spectacular Spider-Man, of course. I also really like Tom Holland, and I think Andrew Garfield again would make like a great adult Spider-Man. On top of that, I think Yuri Lowenthal, Spider-Man PS4 Spider-Man, is also really good. How do you make the Gaster Blaster? I had friends, I had Stupid Ninja help with it, and it's a really complex build that I want to show off later on. Maybe once I'm done actually working on this, but it doesn't use a lot of pieces. I wanted to make it small and compact for a reason. Okay, he needs to bounce a bit higher. You're a great brick filmer? Thanks, man. I worked hard to get to this point, and I'm happy to see it's paying off. $5 from your pal Angie. If I throw my money at you, will you make me a Lego figure? Yeah. I think honestly though, maybe just donating on the Patreon is a much easier way to get it. Just maybe message me on Discord or Twitter or Instagram or something. Euro adopted? That's clever. Thanks, Pizza Pool Productions. Hey, do you have any euros? What's euro? You're adopted. Ha 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 ha. And then, wouldn't that be some way to tell your kid that they're adopted? Come on, you gotta stick in there, man. What is your least favorite superhero movie? Probably Suicide Squad. My God, that's not a good movie. I really like Shazam though. Shazam was great. I think I'm gonna actually remake that in a video. I'll message you on everything. You're a pal, Angie, bruh. Thanks for the $2 again. It's me. I just got the cash, bro. It's crazy. Okay, and I need to add one more. This is all very hard, very delicate, to be honest. Again, these complex frames in like an actual these complex frames in like a fight scene and stuff are probably the hardest to make because of how much time each one takes. The way I'm gonna do this essentially is to edit it out. I gotta make sure that there's nothing I... Later, Zachary Fox. I think I'm gonna end the stream soon, to be honest. I think I'm gonna end in a couple minutes. I just wanna make sure there's no thing that can clip through here, because I have this as the frame I'm using for the background. So I'm gonna use this frame to mask out here all these. And since it doesn't necessarily... nothing in the background changes, so I don't have to worry about it. Except maybe here because the camera bumps a bit, but then again, I don't think it'll be that much. I don't think it'll be that much of a problem. Do you sometimes feel lonely? Sometimes, but not incredibly lonely. Maybe some days when I don't talk to anybody, it can be kind of hard. But I always know, like, you know, I know that I'm not alone. Do the pictures you take from the book and go in a file on your computer that you later can delete? Yeah, I can delete it. These do take up file space, but I never actually, you know, I never actually delete anything. Okay, so that blast has been blasted. Bye, Edbound. Catch you in the next video. Thanks, your pal NG, for another $2, bro. Did I see the Cats movie? No, I did not see the Cats movie. Did I just drop another piece? Oh lord, I don't gotta find that after the stream. Never mind, I found it. Nice. Sorry if this is a boring stream compared to the other ones, guys. I'm just working, just chilling. Hope you guys don't mind. Just working, chilling, enjoying life and whatnot. This might be too much. I gotta find another piece. Hang tight, y'all. That thing looks nothing like a gaster blaster. It's the best I could do! I'm sorry! It's the best I could do. I think it resembles it enough in Lego form, but I needed it to be small, as well as just kind of resemble it. Okay, and then, yeah, just like that. See you on the next stream, God of Animation. Thanks, Bishop Simpson. Mickey Mouse is in the chat. Hey, man. Where do I live? You'll never know. I change it constantly. Ever since I hit 10,000 subscribers, I kept changing where I lived. You never know who's out there. I'm more paranoid than Nick Fury. When am I going to finish? I have no idea, man. This is kind of hard. I'm going to stop the stream after this shot, though. Ha! That's kind of a pitiful blast, to be honest. Ah, it's too little. I have to make it go longer. That's actually pretty pitiful. It's really Sans? Yeah. Good luck on my projects. Thank you all so much for the kind words of support. It really means a lot. And for the nice things you all have to say. I really enjoy reading your messages. One of the reasons why I like streaming so much. Okay. He comes down, boom, just barfs out. This is really painstakingly animated in front of a live studio audience. Okay, so I have an idea how I'm going to continue this shot. This is kind of janky though. I gotta set the landing properly to really make this look better. And this cape is not helping. You gotta go to the right, bro. Come on. Almost there, kind of. Not really. Nope. This is kind of stressful. No, why do you keep falling down that way? I gotta retool some things with Thor right now. Everybody's saying E? Why is everybody saying E? Why do we suddenly have 101 viewers? I feel bad because the stream is about to end, yo. How does that look? Ah, it looks weird. Thor's cape. If you're keeping an eye on Thor's cape, it's not being animated well. Isn't good. Okay, here we go. No, it's not. Never mind. Let's try this again, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta make him shift more to the side. Like that, yeah. Everybody's spamming avocados in the chat. What's with that? What's with y'all? I feel like Mark Zuckerberg when everybody was like, Mark, give me the Zuck. And he didn't know what he didn't know what people were talking about. I'm way too focused on this one aspect that is not going to really matter that much. This is the boring part of animation, bro. It's just getting that one thing right. Okay, you know what? Never mind. We're just gonna go back to how we originally planned it. Okay, so he just falls. And then we're gonna... Now is when we want to slow down the beam. That makes more sense. This is Dragon Frame, by the way, for those of you who don't know. Alright, I think that's the end of the shot right there. I love how he kind of just barfs it out. This is gonna be really weird to edit. But we can. I know it doesn't look great right now, but it'll look better after editing and how it's gonna connect in the next shot and stuff. Now I just gotta close this jaw. Okay, let's give it a few more frames of just settling. Where did I get Doctor Strange? I got it from the Sanctum Sanctorium set, which I bought a couple months ago. And it's a really sick set. I love it, honestly. It also comes with the Iron Spider, it comes with an Iron Man, and Ebony Maw, and I think his name is Cole Obsidian, I think. Okay, let's just give it a few more frames. We're probably not even going to use them all, but just to make it look smoother and just to give me some more room to use in the editing. I like that. I like the way he kind of bounces after he hits the ground. Blob. he comes down, blop, and then I want to make him go back up. So let's make him fly back up too. Cause that's how he usually does it in the game. They just fly down, barf on you, and then fly back up. Where is the piece I'm looking for? Alright, after this shot, y'all, after a couple frames, I am gonna be ending the stream. Feel free to message me if I asked you to. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to respond immediately because I do have other things to do today. I have to get ready to go to a party. It's like the last Saturday of the decade and you're throwing a party, bro? It's crazy. Which I guess makes sense. And then he just leaves. I don't even know what this playlist is, honestly. I have YouTube on autoplay right now. It's just kind of playing random stuff. And then let's make him look up so that way he doesn't look totally lifeless. Is this all Fear Factory? From Donkey Kong Country. Do I like cats? Yes, I like cats. I have a cat. You can see her in the room studio, in the room tour video I made. She makes a special appearance. My girlfriend also, she shelters cats, and I love them. I had a dog at some point when I was in high school, but I don't have him anymore, but he's still very happy with his current owners. It's crazy! From Andrew Garfield. And let's just give him some time to settle so that way it doesn't look so stiff. By adding some bounce. That way it doesn't like just stop on a dime. That way it looks like he actually had to halt his momentum. Okay, alright. That's gonna be it for the stream today, guys. That's the end of the shot right there. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was kind of a shorter stream, more of a chill stream. Wasn't as fun as yesterday, I don't think. But however, I still had fun, and I hope you guys did too. We saw some of my old videos. Isn't that crazy? You guys saw how I made stuff when I was little. I was 10 when I made that Batman video, and I was 12 when I made that Christmas video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I might actually unprivate them at some point. You guys may all be able to watch them if you want. At your own risk, they're not very good, but hopefully that shows some of you that you guys can come from anything and still, you know, build yourself up to be much better than you were yesterday, and that's really the whole point of doing this. So, Sorry if you just joined. After recording the stop motion, what's after you use for the light VFX? I use Premiere Pro because there's there's an effect I can use called lighting settings, and I just put a spotlight and I just make it like burn higher. Do I remember you, Bright Animations? Yes, I do. I remember all of you. If you're in the chat, I recognize your name. I recognize your Odd Alien. I know you. I recognize your Smither. Yo, Adam is in here. What the heck are you doing in here, Adam? Yeah, again, if you're in the chat a lot, I'll most likely recognize your name and your avatar. Anyways, I hope you guys had a nice day. I hope you guys had a nice stream. I hope you guys have a nice day after today. The last Saturday of the decade, last weekend of the decade, isn't that crazy? But yeah, I'll see you guys whenever. Hopefully, I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow. I'll probably stream on Monday if this is not done by then. But I'll see you guys then. Later, y'all.